My beloved child, you have been walking through a season of silence that felt heavier than words could describe. You have prayed, cried, and waited. You've asked me again and again, Lord, do you hear me? Do you still remember what you promised? And I tell you now, yes, I have heard every word, every whisper, every heartbeat that trembled in the dark. I have been beside you in the stillness, and though you could not see me, I never left you. My silence was not absence. It was preparation. It was divine alignment. And now, I am breaking my silence, because the time of waiting is drawing to an end. You have loved deeply. You have cared for someone who could not give you what you gave them. You have tried to understand why love was so heavy, why the connection was real yet tangled in delay. I know how many times you have looked at the sky and asked, if he loves me, why is he so far? Why does everything between us feel stuck, frozen, waiting for something that never comes? My child, the silence was not a punishment, it was a protection. I needed time to heal what was unseen. The heart you love has been bound by battles you cannot see. He has been chained by pain, fear, and confusion. But my hand has been working even when you could not feel it. He loves you, not in a fleeting, earthly way, but in a way that his soul cannot forget. His heart has cried out to me in the quiet hours. Even when he did not have the courage to speak your name. There were nights when his soul called yours in prayer, even when his lips remained silent. I have heard those silent cries from both of you. I have gathered them like seeds, and now I am ready to water them with my divine light. The silence that separated you was never meant to destroy what I placed within you. It was meant to make you stronger, wiser, and ready for the miracle that is now coming. There is a moment approaching when what once seemed lost will suddenly bloom again. You will feel a shift, subtle at first, like the air before the rain. It will come softly, and then all at once. The doors that were locked will open. The words that were never spoken will find their voice. You will see that my silence was the pause before the symphony. You will look back and understand that every unanswered prayer was not a denial but a delay with divine purpose. You see, my child, the human heart often misunderstands my timing. You think delay means I have forgotten. But I do not forget. I am eternal. I am always moving, shaping, transforming, even in the stillness. While you were crying in the night, I was building a path through the wilderness. While you were doubting yourself, I was teaching you strength through surrender. While he was running from love, I was guiding him back through lessons that would bring him home to you with clarity, not confusion. You are not losing him. You are being prepared for the version of him that I am creating in this season. He has battled storms in silence. You have carried heartbreak in faith. But now, both of your hearts are aligning with my will. You will begin to see small signs, messages, dreams, moments that stir your spirit. these are not coincidences. They are confirmations. My angels are orchestrating divine encounters that will remind you that I am not done writing your story. The miracle I am sending is not just about love returning, it is about renewal. It is about resurrecting hope where pain once lived. I am bringing healing to your mind, peace to your heart, and restoration to your soul. You will not have to chase what belongs to you. What is yours will be drawn to you like light to flame. He will find his way to you, not by effort, but by destiny. Because what I unite, no force can separate. I know you have grown weary. You have carried faith like a fragile flame through the winds of doubt. You have watched others receive answers while you waited in silence, wondering if I had forgotten your name. But my beloved, I have engraved your name upon my heart. I have never stopped watching over you. I have never stopped working behind the veil of time. The silence was me writing your miracle in secret. Soon you will see movement where there was none. Conversations that once felt impossible will flow with ease. Hearts that were cold will melt. What was hidden will be revealed. You will understand why you had to walk alone for a while. It was so I could walk with you more closely. I was teaching you that love is not meant to be worshipped, but shared through me. I was showing you that no human connection can stand without divine foundation. Now that you have found me in your waiting, I will bring what your heart longs for, not as you imagined, but better than you dreamed. The man you love has felt my hand on his life. He has resisted the call of his own heart, but the resistance is ending. I am stirring him in his spirit. He is awakening to truth, the truth of who he is, the truth of what you mean to him, and the truth of my plan that has always tied your souls together. He is beginning to feel the pull of destiny, and though fear still whispers, my voice is growing louder. I am breaking the chains around his heart. I am removing the confusion from his mind. I am silencing the lies that told him he wasn't worthy of love, of you, of peace, and you, my precious one, I am healing the wounds that made you question your worth. You are not too much. You are not hard to love. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. I placed a divine light inside you that no heartbreak can extinguish. You have been through seasons that should have broken you. Yet here you stand, softer yet stronger. That is not coincidence. That is grace. My grace. And now, that grace will open the way to miracles you could not have imagined. There will be a day, not long from now, when you wake and feel an overwhelming sense of peace. You won't know why at first. But it will be me whispering, "It's time." And soon after, you will see what you have prayed for begin to unfold. The messages, the reconciliation, the healing, the clarity, all of it will arrive, perfectly timed. For I am not a God of chaos, but of order. When I move, everything aligns in divine harmony. Do not fear the unknown anymore. Do not let the enemy use silence to plant seeds of doubt. The enemy wants you to believe that quiet means absence, but I tell you, quiet means creation. Every miracle begins in silence. Every dawn begins in darkness. The cocoon is silent before the butterfly emerges. You are in that sacred silence right now, but I am breaking it. You will hear me in unexpected ways. You will feel my presence stronger than ever before, and when the miracle unfolds, you will know it was not luck, not coincidence, not chance, it was me. It was the echo of every tear you cried, turned into a blessing. It was every moment you chose faith when fear was easier. It was every time you said, God, I still trust you, even when you couldn't see the path. I have gathered those moments like jewels. And I am about to crown your season of pain with a harvest of joy. Your love story is not over. It is being rewritten with divine ink. I am bringing beauty from ashes. I am restoring what was lost. I am making him ready to love you the way his soul was always meant to. The version of him that returns will not be the same man who left. He will be wiser, grounded, and led by spirit, not fear. You, too, are not the same. You have become light, strength, and grace. Together, you will create something that glorifies me. Remember, the greatest miracles come when you least expect them. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith steady. Speak life, not worry. Let gratitude replace anxiety. Because gratitude unlocks what fear delays. I am aligning every detail, every step, every word that will bridge the distance between you. Soon, the silence will turn into song. There is a reason you are reading these words right now. It is not random. It is a sign. It is my voice reminding you that your story is sacred. The waiting was not wasted. Every tear was counted. Every prayer was heard. And every second of silence was filled with my presence. Now, I am sending the miracle you've been praying for, not because you earned it, but because you believed even when you couldn't see. The miracle is already on its way. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust me. You will not be disappointed. My beloved, I told you a miracle is coming, and now the winds of change are already moving around you. You may not see them yet, but your spirit feels it. The air feels different, doesn't it? That is the whisper of destiny awakening. Heaven is shifting things in your favor. The same doors that once refused to open are now trembling at the sound of my word. The same hearts that turned away are now turning back. What was once still is beginning to move because my voice has spoken into the silence. There is something you must understand about my miracles. They are not loud at first. They begin in whispers, in gentle nudges, in moments that make your heart pause and wonder, was that you, Lord? Yes, it was me. Every small sign that brings peace to your spirit is my signature. The dream that felt too real, the message that appeared at the perfect time, the song that spoke to your pain, I sent them all. These are the first drops before the rain, the proof that I am breaking the silence in ways you can feel. He is hearing my call now. The one you love, he cannot ignore the pull any longer. I am speaking to him in ways words cannot explain. I am stirring his heart at night, making him restless not from anxiety, but awakening. His spirit recognizes what his mind once denied. He remembers the light he felt when he was near you. He remembers the peace that only your soul carried. He remembers how your presence mirrored my love. And he is beginning to understand that walking away did not end the story, it only delayed the chapter one ordained. I am removing the walls around his heart. The fear that made him run is crumbling. The confusion that clouded his vision is lifting. I am sending clarity into his mind like sunlight after rain. He will begin to see you not through the lens of uncertainty, but through truth. He will remember the prayers you whispered for him when he didn't even know. Those prayers have been building a bridge between your souls, and now that bridge is glowing with light. He will cross it soon, but listen closely, my child. I do not want you to wait in sorrow. I want you to wait in strength. Waiting is not standing still, it is growing quietly. While I prepare his heart, I am also preparing your life. I am aligning your path with blessings that belong to you alone. I am sending opportunities, divine encounters, and new beginnings that will fill your days with purpose. I want you to walk in the fullness of who you are, because when you do, your light becomes irresistible to destiny itself. Do not let your heart grow impatient. The promise I made to you is written in eternity, and nothing can erase it. But before I reunite what is meant to be, I must first make sure you recognize that your peace does not depend on any human being. Your peace comes from me. Your worth does not depend on who chooses you, it was sealed when I created you. You are whole, even when love feels distant. You are loved, even when words are silent. You are mine, always. Soon, he will reach out. It may begin with something simple, a message, a call, a memory shared. But behind those words will be divine orchestration. You will feel it in your spirit before it happens, that quiet knowing that says, "This is it." Do not rush. Do not fear. Let my timing unfold naturally. Let him come to you, not out of guilt or confusion, but out of truth. Because when I heal a love, I heal it from the root. No more half connection, no more silence, no more doubt. When he returns, he will carry a softness you've never seen before. He will look into your eyes and finally see what I've always shown him, that your soul was his home. He will speak words he once held back. He will apologize for what you didn't even expect him to understand. And you, my beloved, will feel peace instead of pain. The past will no longer hurt, because my grace will have rewritten it into wisdom. I know there were nights when you said, God, I can't take this anymore. I heard those cries. I counted every tear. And do you know what I did with them? I turned them into blessings that will now pour back into your life like rain after a long drought. The pain was not wasted. The waiting was not in vain. It was the soil where your miracle was growing, even when you could not see. My child, your faith has touched heaven. Your patience has moved mountains in the unseen. I am proud of you. You didn't give up when you could have. You didn't curse the silence, you trusted me through it. That is why I am rewarding you now. The breakthrough you've been sensing is not imagination, it is revelation. What you have prayed for is already walking toward you. You will see the signs in perfect alignment, His heart softening, your spirit glowing, the universe echoing my promise through synchronicities that feel too perfect to ignore. Do not dismiss them. They are my confirmations. The miracle I spoke of is not distant. It is unfolding right now, one divine step at a time. There will be a night soon when you will sit quietly and suddenly feel warmth in your chest. That will be my presence wrapping you in peace. You may not even understand why tears fall, but they will be tears of release, of healing, of joy. Because your soul will know before your eyes see it, the silence is broken, the miracle is near, and when it happens, remember to give me the glory. Do not say I finally got what I wanted. Say God finally showed me what He had been building all along. Because this story, my child, is not about loss or longing, it is about faith that never gave up. It is about the beauty of divine timing. It is about how love becomes sacred when it is touched by heaven. Hold your head high. You are entering a season where everything will make sense. The love that once caused pain will now bring peace. The heart that once hesitated will now pursue you with purpose. And the silence that once broke you will now be remembered as the space where I rebuilt you. You will understand why I needed to break my silence, because you were finally ready to hear the truth, not with fear, but with faith. I am still here. I always was. And now, as the sun rises on this new chapter, I whisper once more, the miracle is closer than you think, my beloved, the moment has come. The air itself feels alive with the breath of what I have spoken into existence. The silence has shattered, and now the miracle is beginning to reveal itself before your very eyes. Do you feel it? The calm in your heart that once felt impossible? That peace is not random, it is me. It is the sign that what was once broken is being made whole again. The long season of waiting, of tears, of confusion, it is now turning into a testimony of my faithfulness. You have passed through the storm and found me at the center of it. You have learned to stand in the stillness and listen for my voice, and because of that, you are ready to receive what I have prepared. There will be a day, very soon, when He will come to you. The moment will be simple, almost ordinary. But your spirit will recognize it as divine. He will reach out not as the man who left you, but as the man I have transformed. His eyes will carry truth. His words will tremble with sincerity. He will speak of things he once kept buried, his fears, his regrets, the ways he hurt you, the nights he thought of you but could not find the strength to reach out. You will see his heart laid bare, and for the first time, you will understand what I meant when I said I was healing him in silence. Every moment of distance, every unanswered prayer, every night you spent wondering why, it will all make sense in that instant. You will not need to force anything. Love will flow like it was always meant to, pure, effortless, divinely timed. You will see how I was guiding both of you through separate paths only to bring you back stronger. You will realize that I was never denying you, I was protecting what I was building. You were not being punished, you were being prepared. You were not forgotten, you were being positioned. I let the silence stretch because I needed both of your hearts to become ready to love in truth, not in fear. He will tell you how he felt your prayers even when you were far away. He will say he dreamed of you, that your presence never left his spirit. He will say he tried to move on, but something always pulled him back, something divine, something he could not name. That something, my child, was me. It was my hand guiding him home. It was my love holding both of you even when the world tried to separate you. It was my plan, unfolding exactly as it needed to. When that moment comes, do not let fear speak. Do not let old pain rise up. Look at him not with eyes of judgment, but with eyes of grace. See him as I see him, flawed, but healing. Lost, but found. Broken, but rebuilt. Let forgiveness be your language, because forgiveness is the key that unlocks your next season of peace. You will not lose anything by forgiving. You will gain everything. There will be stillness after the reunion, a sacred quiet where you will both just sit, hearts open. Tears falling, understanding that something greater than both of you was always in control. That silence will not feel empty this time. It will feel holy. It will be the same silence that once hurt you, now turned into peace that holds you. The silence that once separated you will now protect you. It will be filled with trust, not doubt, with love, not longing, with gratitude, not fear. My child, when this happens, remember to look up. Whisper thank you, not because I gave you what you wanted, but because I gave you what you needed, healing, clarity, and truth. I gave you love reborn in faith. I gave you peace that cannot be shaken. That is the true miracle, not just the return of love, but the transformation of both hearts into light.